Okay, hey guys, welcome back. Heroes Over Explain again. To reiterate, we did the stream yesterday, and I felt like the explanation side of it was pretty poor, so we're gonna give it another go here today. We're going on to Sky Temple. Our teammate wants to play Gazlo. I think Gazlo could actually... It's not a terrible map for Gazlo. There's plenty of PvE objectives for him to do. Gazlo, one of his weaknesses is that he's extremely vulnerable to being ganked, because he has, you know, no mobility. So he kind of relies on his turrets to scout and to keep him alive, which is questionable against some heroes. But Sky Temple's big enough, he could probably get away with it. He can do the Merc camps, he can solo the temples. If he's left alone in a lane, he can just crush the lane, I guess. He's pretty good at the boss as well, so it's not too bad. Let's say hi. Hi. I can fill. Let our team know that we can fill. I don't mind what I play. Alrak ban, Garrosh ban, really no surprises at all. One of the things that we were just talking about before I started recording here for the Overexplain for YouTube was I'm starting to think like a solo lane Uther ban is maybe worth considering on some maps for sure. His win rates, I'm just looking them up, are ridiculously high. With nearly any talent, it's over 60% at master level, which is fucking crazy, dude. With quite a number of games. So there you go. ETC banned away. That's a good one too. ETC again, great ganking tank. You can actually run stage dive on this map to good effect, and then Abathur banned out for another global. So no major surprises here. We'll let our team play what they want to play. I think Greymane is really nice actually. Again, this just enhances if we do end up going to Gazlo. Like right here, I'd say the Greymane first pick is fine. I see. I don't know what this guy exactly wants to play. He's probably pretty cool playing anything. He wants to play a Malthael. Alright, so we're probably going to be tanking. I think Mal'Ganis is probably pretty good. Is Mal'Ganis good against Arthas? I actually don't know. I suspect he's probably okay. Arthas doesn't have stuns to interrupt us, so I think it's a pretty good shout, actually. We run Gazo on the solo lane. Oh. Mal'Ganis. We both want to play Mal'Ganis. The dream. And they're going to pick Sylvanas as well. Okay, there's always... They could run Lost Vikings, but... I'll probably just take the Mal'Ganis now. Let's just grab that, lock it in. The Malphite's a good pick as well, or the Vala. Both of them are solid. We certainly don't want to pick the Gazo at this point, let them counter pick. But Sylvanas, she's a very good pushing hero. Obviously, she can turn off structures and stuff like that. She can enhance the mercenaries in some ways too. She chooses that, or she can use possession. So, interestingly, on the map with Sky Temple, where taking a temple takes a lot of time, there is the potential for Sylvanas to rotate into some split bushes and be kind of scary there. Otherwise, she's just generally speaking a good team fighting backliner. Sort of similar to a Vala. Not quite as flexible, but still pretty good. Alright, they're going to ban out Rhaegar. That suits us just fine. Their comp is, I'd say, still very open. Their comp is still very open. They could kind of go for almost anything, so we'll see. Razak saying, "Sup man, coach me on Zeratul, please." Oh. I think Zeratul is very difficult to play. I'd probably look for someone who is a melee assassin main. I'm not. Oh, okay. It's a solo lane Arthas. It's main tank Johanna. Main tank Johanna's a bit more scary for me than Oriel. Okay, I like their comp. So they've got... I like what they did there. That's a really good pivot from them. I think that's good. Wait. Oh, he boosted the Arthas to counter pick first pick Greymane, I believe. Yeah, so our team fight's going to be pretty challenging here. I think Johanna Arthas are extremely tanky in the front line and quite resistant to the Greymane Vala. So they'll sort of have to shell away. Now, our PvE is very good. So this should be an interesting game. They have one last pick, which is another damage dealer, and they can kind of choose whatever they want, honestly. I think that their format, their 4 picks here are really strong for a team fight. It's going to be very hard for us to actually go in, especially me as the Mal'Ganis. So we'll see exactly what they pick. I mean, if I was to guess, you know, like a Jaina could be good, Li Ming is fine. Like some sort of mage to round it out. They could also go for like Falstad with bribes and stuff. I think they'd be a bit weak on damage. I'm gonna go for a Kel'Thuzad, so another mage. I don't love the Kel'Thuzad pick for them. Maybe he's a Kel'Thuzad main. I mean, I don't love the Gazo pick for us, but maybe he's a Gazlo main. I guess we'll see when we get into the game. Shadow. Oh, yo, dude. What's up? You can watch yourself int on Zeratul? Int with Greymane? Nah, you'll be fine, dude. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Always nice to see Grandmasters with Diamond once. Make a love. Alright, cool. Well, for us as Mal'Ganis, I think this is going to be actually a pretty challenging game. The Johanna and the Kel'Thuzad, that's some pretty important crowd control to avoid. And there's always the Oriole knockback, which could F up our combos as well. Or the Sylvanas silence. So there's a very large risk that I just die. So it's going to be... Yeah, we're going to be playing, I would say, more of a counter engage on Mal'Ganis, probably in this game. Like Gazlo is obviously not a dive hero. He builds turrets. Turrets don't dive. They sit there and they shoot stuff. Greymane would like to go in, but I think we just let Greymane and Vala sort of shell away at the front. We play lots of PvE. I'm gonna go wing guard, get some extra armor. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game. It's let them take vision. Okay. Sure. It's gonna be quite difficult, I think, for me this game to actually do much stuff. Like the problem with Mal'Ganis is that crowd control really punishes him. If he gets crowd controlled, he loses. You can interrupt him and stop his self-healing, stop his armor, and he can die pretty quickly within that. Alright, they got vision, that's fine. He probably should have led with a chain, at least got some stacks, but that's okay. Yo, let them get vision trick, boys. Alright. I'll go top to soak the wave. I'm actually gonna catch most of it. Good job, team, getting a kill, though. That's pretty great. I'm gonna take the vision back now. I'll soak this. I'm off here. Yeah, that's fine. We're just wave clearing here while our team does camp. You imagine their team's probably doing camp as well. I'll come help. Hopefully he doesn't die. I should be fine. He's got Hearth out, which is totally cool. I like that, actually. It's getting good reset timings. Rip. It's not having a good day, huh? Not having a good day on the Gazlo. Like I said, Gazlo is vulnerable to ganks and being killed. I can sleep her. Awesome. Ooh, he barely lives. He barely lives. Let's just push this, I think, as hard as we can. Ah, no sleep landed. Okay, well, we got quite a lot out of that, I would say. It's not too bad at all. Okay. I'm gonna go get mana. Oh no, he gave me mana. Okay, you know what then? I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. Okay, that's good poke though. I have not enough mana. I'm gonna die being slowed. It's okay. It's okay. We're still getting decent soak. Should be fine. So they rotated 4 up. We're gonna get the mid thing pretty easily. So long as they don't get killed. We need a bit of pizza. So I'm not explaining too much. I'm kind of concentrating on the game. Let me get back to explaining. I'm a big fan of spreading plague. So I'm gonna go with it. This gives us like an AoE damage effect. So Vanus is pushing, so we do need to counteract that. Vala is pushing as well, so it's kind of a trade in terms of pushes. This is perhaps more scary because they have Yeah, they're gonna take it out with the temple as well. That's okay. So they do get the advantage of the sort of slow. You get XP, increase your passive XP does more when forts are dead. Gaslow's gonna die again. Gaslow's having a really tough time this game, doing Gaslow things. Hopefully he'll run and hopefully escape. Savannah should be able to kill him. Does she know that? I think she does know that. Malf should be able to save him. Just barely. Just barely. We're not going to be able to do any more there. Vala's in danger. I think she's not dead. Good. Good. Okay, camps are basically back up, so we'd like to focus on those. I'll let Vala do that. I can scout. Vala's... Okay, cool. Push her back. Okay, let's try to get this camp. We've got turrets, so we should be good. Vala living dangerously there, living on the edge. Living on the edge. Enemy team's going to try to take their camp as well. And we really want to focus mostly on the bot lane at this point. Bot lane and those camps is going to be pretty important. We're close to 10, which is nice. Enemy team will get their camp. Gaslow's going to do his thing. We're just going to try push this in and hopefully smash their fountain. Can I get Carrion Swarm here? Ah, he went immune just on time. That's a little unlucky. Nice kill by Vala. That was great. And he's super dead as well. I got kind of surprised there. Sorry, that Kel'Thuzad was way out of position. Just trying to combo and get stacks. That's a big feat for him. We could probably do boss. But we don't have Grey main. I think with Vala and Gaslow we can do it though. Malph's on his way, which is fine. This is gonna hurt. I didn't actually mean to tank that. Just step out of that. She'll die to this.
If only I could be so grossly incandescent.
I'm healing quite a bit. Thanks to my W. I'll talk about the talent. Thank you. I'll talk about the talents there. Sorry, that was a pretty scary situation. That was a pretty scary situation. Whew. That got intense fast. But yeah, like I said, I feel like we were in a good position to abuse that. Basically being their death timers. Arthas invading well, Greymane doing the Bruiser camp and Arthas invading it was a little unexpected. But we got away with it. Okay. So that boss is doing decent damage to bot lane. It keeps them a little bit busy. And it just frees us up to sort of soak else. You know what? I'm actually going to get mana and reset. Thank you, Blunzen, for the sub and 90 months of support, dude. I think it's still okay to Hearthstone out. We'll run bot lane. Just ping danger. Gazzo's in vision, so I think he should probably get ready to run. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get this increased movement speed. Oh, the overstay is real, bro. Oh, hi. I don't know if we want to do anything here. Yeah, that was an overcommit by the boys right there. Gaslow is still top lane. I don't think that Malf and Vala should have gone in. The Twilight Dream attempt was admirable, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're gonna kill him now. He should probably run. I think we've had enough people just standing there while the enemy team runs at them across the map and dying. So we should probably try to avoid that from now on. But yeah, if you see the enemy team members running at you from across the map, it's usually best to avoid it unless you know that you're going to rush it down. Like the boss. That was like close though. That was like big rush territory. Okay, so we know they're going for the camp. Again, Gaslow's top lane, so there's really nothing we can do about this. And he just walked into vision. There's no way we can fight this. The enemy team should dive us really hard right now. This is really bad. Gaslow is still in vision. Vala should not be going in. She lost half her health bar to try to delay them a little bit. Yeah. Just Gazlowe things, basically. Nice Vala kill. Missed that. Just Gazlowe thinks he's... Oh. Zero as... he arrived in time to die. He'll just about make it out if he mounts up and runs. He's got a Hearthstone just outside of vision. That's so greedy, dude. Okay, I mean, like, I think the Gazlowe, he's soaking up a lot of XP, which is nice for that. There is quite a lot of risk, obviously, involved in this. I feel like in this game, like, if you just... Like, the most important thing you can do, usually, for a team fight in HOTS is very simple. It's just count how many heroes are or are not there. I'm obviously not going to attack Kel'Thuzad. I'm going bot lane. I'm just soaking the XP. Alright, gonna get Plague Bats. We'll talk about the talents after the game. There's too much happening in this one. Jeff, beware of the 4-man stuff. Ah, shit. The regen globe gave us away. Okay. Again, we are shooting that at their keep, so advantage for us, slightly. Yeah, I think it's good to rotate out. They might be looking for an invade. They are. Good stun by her. We don't really want to go in on this. Okay, we do. Of course, we got Malf. That back ping was not right. That was wrong. Bad back ping. Bad back ping. Oh, he missed. That's good. Whew. That Malf Twilight Dream was amazing. Yeah, we should just finish off the keep for sure. I should be more aware of that. That's bad play by me. I should be aware that... I mean, you always want to listen to pings, but... I fired the bats the wrong way. Whoops. They should be fine. I'm coming in. Oh, I woke him up too soon. Sorry. That was good play by Malf. Nice. Really good. Yeah, going back now is good. Malf is low on mana. Okay. Boss would be great. Now we need to rush it, and rush being the key word. They will respawn, they will get here, but we need to rush, which means like full DPS. They're gonna try stop us, which is smart for them. Good route. And the sleep, so we need to push out, make sure they can't do that. Sidestep the Kel'Thuzad ult. Awesome. Now I think we do try to end with this. Yeah, I think we try to end. We even have a split push top lane, which is nice. This is boss with siege camp. It's pretty good. Let's get our cooldowns ticking over again. 4 seconds before I'm actually useful. And I mostly want to look for a flank here. Just split them up. Rip. Oh, I fucking missed her. Oh my god, we killed her anyway. But GG, we're fine. I'm gonna go bat for him, and yeah, the push in with the boss at the end. Sorry, okay, I feel like I didn't explain too much. I feel like I didn't explain enough in that. We'll cover all the taunts after this one, because Morganis is like a really popular pick at the moment, so I'll talk more about that. Okay, I think, again, to reiterate what I thought during that game, I thought there was a little bit too much. We were, like I said in the draft, we were kind of playing... we were kind of playing PvE. Actually, I could give the upvote to the Malf, actually. I thought the Malf Twilight Dreams were actually amazing. He played it really well, and his roots were very smart, too. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he is, like, plays quite a lot of Malfurion. It's his most played champion with a 60 almost % win rate. Over 1,000 games, to have that high of a win rate is phenomenal. Yeah, that's a very good Malfurion player right there. You could see that in the Roots and the Twilight Dreams. He knew what he was playing with. It was a very interesting game in terms of playing PvE. Like I said, you know, taking the camps, looking at the enemy respawn timers was very crucial for both of those boss attempts. It was like, okay, the enemy is dead. How fast can we do the boss? Now, that obviously varies quite a lot. In this game, Vala does a tremendous amount of boss damage. Gazlo's actually really good too, especially at Robo-Goblin. Greymane obviously melts the boss as well. So we had a lot of ways to burn that boss down. So that's why we could take a couple of those riskier boss calls. Now, the first boss call ended up being closer than I thought it would be. And we had, like, I didn't quite get to look at it because I was focusing on the boss, but there was Greymane doing the Bruiser camp. And then Arthas actually went and invaded him. So that really threw a wrench in the whole design. But yeah, the idea was, okay, they've got a good team fighting composition, actually. Well, we've got so much PvE damage and our dudes let's play around it. I thought where it fell apart a little bit, I felt like there were a few little greedy bits where people were pushed out really deep into the lanes and got kind of picked off. But it did work out in the end, I suppose. All right, let's talk about talents. So Mal'Ganis. Mal'Ganis is a popular pick at the moment. I think all of his cooldowns are very powerful. These are the talents that I like to go for. I think they're mostly correct. The 7 one is not as popular as some others, but I'll explain why. So Wing Guard. I heard that it might be bugged at the moment. Either way, I think it's a good one for survivability. Just essentially almost blocks the entirety of a next hero basic attack. If it's someone that hits pretty hard, it's pretty valuable. So yeah, it just kind of adds up to quite a little bit of extra survivability for you. I believe it is the highest win rate one. It's just generally speaking the thing to go for. If they do have someone that hits, they don't have anyone that hits very hard in this. Like Arthas with Frostmourne, it's pretty much the hardest hitting thing. And it's kind of a bit luck based as to whether you'll hit that. Oh. I guess this wouldn't actually work though. This is spell damage, not physical, so it wouldn't actually do anything. But yeah, you know, if they have something like a Raynor or a Hanzo that shoots very hard, then, you know, Wing Guard is going to be phenomenal. Fueled by Torment then is your next thing. While your Necrotic Embrace is active, you're going to heal for 11. This is scale level 1. When damage is taken, and Vampiric Touch converts 15% more hero damage into healing. So it's basically just going to... It actually do quite a lot of healing, essentially. Again, it's a really strong survivability talent. You usually want to be pressing Necrotic Embrace when you're going in, when you're likely to be focused. Like every basic attack, every dot tick, everything is just going to give you a whole bunch of health. It just translates into a bunch of survivability. You can even use it offensively and it will still do okay. You know, you can Fuel by Torment to keep you alive, go into the Carrion Swarm, and you're going to heal quite a lot. Like the extra 15% on the Carrion Swarm, it's going to heal you for tons if you cast that straight into this. I like Spreading Plague then at 7. I think it's the best one. Most people like the Claws, where the final swipe of your Q steals 3% max health. In my opinion, that's actually kind of overrated. Even against like 2 tanky boys like this. I think this one will do... It does a lot of damage. So basically, again, scale to level 1. After we use our Night Rush, our E ability, our sleep chargey thing, we do 30 damage per second to nearby enemies for 5 seconds. And basic attacks against heroes refresh this. So you can just keep this thing rolling. I haven't even had that much practice playing with it in the sense of min-maxing the uptime and just keeping it up all the time. But I think it would be interesting to see. It's something that HOTS doesn't have. But it would be like, okay, the damage contribution per talent, or the health contribution per talent, survivability contribution. But this, I think it does do quite a lot of damage. It just sort of pulses, you know, sort of slowly but surely. It also hits minions and stuff, which is kind of nice. Like, it burns down the Arthas schools a little bit. I don't think it actually matters, but, you know, it's there. It does stuff. And yeah, I just think it adds up to quite a bit of extra damage. And I think that damage also heals you with Vampiric Touch. So I think it's pretty nice and pretty nifty. And yeah. Carrion Swarm then, at level 10. The other ults can be good situationally. But yeah, you can use this. Again, it's mostly to sort of escape, to reset, to heal yourself. It also does a bit of damage. You can see we used it, I think, once to kill an Oriole outside of a Crystal Aegis. Like, as soon as it expired, we were under her and she died, something like that. I really think that 13 Deep Sleep is really good. arguably, I think the one that gives you just move speed when you're healed is nice for just more constant move speed. That's also good. This one is better for engaging and just to min-max your Night Rush. This is where hitting the Night Rush becomes very important, and you're mostly choosing this purely for the 10% movement speed bonus. That move speed bonus is crazy good. Yeah, because I think you're what, like 20% speed. This gives you an extra 10% up to like 30% bonus move speed. So it just makes landing the sleep a lot easier, and landing the sleep is often pretty crucial. And then we take Plague Bats at 16, where your Necrotic Embrace, it just fires off some bats, does some damage, and again, those bats are doing more healing because your Vamp Touch is being buffed up by Fueled by Torment. But again, it just does really nice damage. It's very usable, though I did miss one minion wave with it, which was kind of hilarious. It does nice damage. It does a decent chunk of healing. It's just, I think, a nice, easy to use level 16 that isn't a meme. Then level 20, you can upgrade the sleep to reduce vision if that's important. Would be pretty good on this one. Reducing the Oriole of the Kel'Thuzad's vision is pretty damn powerful. You can also upgrade Carrion Swarm, which sends out some bats which do a big chunk of damage, and then they put people to sleep. That's also a good one as well. So they're two very good options. I like them both. And that's kind of my thoughts on the Mal'Ganis. Again, let's look at the Malfurion. He went for Celestial Alignment, Vengeful Roots, Wild Growth, Twilight Dream, Hindering, Moonfire, and Nature's Balance. So he went for kind of an aggressive Moonfire build with this particular composition. And again, I thought he played really well. It's the Gazo stuff, Grey Main. The Vala, who did really well. Again, it's fairly standard. She went Gloom against Kel'Thuzad in case she ever got combo to survive. And she went Manticore. So pretty standard, just W build. Did go Strafe this game, which I think is interesting. And there you go. Didn't int? I felt like I was useless? No, I don't think so. Like you were doing, again, like I was saying in the draft, I don't know if you were there for that, but I feel like this is quite a PvE focused map, and Greymane's really good at that. Like taking the camps is good. I think it was good. I think it was good.